What's happening, guys? Gals? It's 10 after 12 noon, Saturday. I am traveling across the Lower Peninsula once again. I've already put over 500 miles on my car just since I've arrived just since I arrived at my initial destination Thursday evening. That's all I've been doing is driving. I kind of stopped mid-thought and grabbed my camera to record this while it was fresh in my head. People are beautiful. Okay? Yes, people are stupid and people are assholes. Speaking of which, I have a shirt that says, I hate people. Right? Because people are fucking stupid, man. For what reason? I don't know. But the opposite of that is people are beautiful. And it's a beautiful thing, right? How resilient people can be. I have been traveling a lot in the past day. Past 2 days. And I have come into contact with a lot of people whom I've spent some time with here and there. And some of these people I haven't seen in 1 month, some of these people I haven't seen in 8 months. And there's a couple people that I didn't see for a while, for like 6 to 8 months. I drove a couple hours and went to see them. And I'm sorry, this is kind of a slow video. I don't really know what point I was trying to make. I know what point I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make a point of how positive people can be. I was getting a little emotional there for a second. I'm sorry. A couple people whom I know have not had it easy the last few months. They've had it quite difficult. Okay? One person is sleeping out of their car right now. And they are still genuinely happy. Positive people. And I thought, you know, it's amazing how little someone can have and how that doesn't necessarily mean that should directly affect their happiness, right? And I say it all the time, you know, happiness comes from within. It really truly does. If you are still searching for your happiness through someone else, then you have a little bit of like growth to do, okay? And it's not easy. It's not easy. It's extremely difficult. But, I don't know. I just thought it was, interesting if we all if we all just were reminded of that, right? People in this world have far less and are in far worse circumstances, and they still had huge smiles and big strong hugs, and they never complained. They didn't even bring up like anything. The last two people I went to visit, like separately, it was like the same thing. And I can see it, I can read people pretty well. I mean, and you don't need to necessarily read anybody very well to see inside the windows of their vehicle either, So, just remember that whenever you're feeling blue, or whenever you're feeling down, or anything like that, just remember that there is somebody in a far worse condition than you are in, and they're smiling. Because they know that their circumstances, their current circumstance, doesn't make them who they are. It doesn't define them, and it's not going to define who they are. It's not going to define their emotional capabilities. It's not going to define it's not going to define the outcome, right? As long as they stay true to themselves and hold themselves with moral conviction, they'll be just fine. I wish I could do more. I wish I could help people like that, way more. I did. I did as much as I could to help without making it seem like I was doing it for pity. But, I don't know what just happened. Something just happened on my phone. Maybe a new video started. I'm not sure. But, I just thought that was a good point to make. People have it rough. Even through this whole transition we're going through, that aside, people have it rough. And when you complicate that with all this bullshit we're going through now, that can really drive somebody to just kill themselves, okay? I'll just be fucking blunt about it, okay? Because that's what happens. And, it's just extremely motivating. As heartbreaking as it is, it's extremely motivating also. To remember to, be humble and spread as much positivity as you can. Because you can be pissy about everything in life, and nothing great is going to come back to you, right? Just shitty things. If you're a shitty person, just shitty stuff is going to seem like it's always happening. But that's it, I guess. I thought that would be a good note to make. I probably won't make any other videos for a couple days until I get back home. I hope everybody is spreading, no matter what they're going through. I hope they can muster the strength to smile. And I hope they can, I just hope that this world just doesn't get to them, you know what I mean? It gets to everybody, but I hope they spend more time above the water than treading the water, calmly floating above it in a floaty 3 times the size as that you need, rather than barely treading water with some arm floaties that are meant for someone 100 pounds less. Does that make any sense? I love all you guys. I hope you all are finding your way and finding your path. It's not easy sometimes, but sometimes the harder route is the path that's meant for you. So remember to smile. High five somebody today. Let's get some skin contact in the game. And we'll talk to you guys later, okay? remember to be loving, to be truthful, and to be positive. Smile.